Take advantage of the Boxing King Media discount at BYD Sheffield. You can get this amazing car for £269 per month with a £269 deposit. Details in the description.
Media powered by BYD, Murtaza, Nadeem. I was going to call you the monster Murtaza, but you haven't got a name yet, have you?
No, I mean, they're calling me the butcher now, aren't they? So.
Oh, yeah, butcher. How can I forget that? In fact, the butcher's better than the monster because obviously he's got relevance. But how are you? You know, you've been kept active, back-to-back fights.
Alhamdulillah, good. But that's what we want, innit? Stay active. I mean, I'm in 4-rounders now, so the camps aren't as intense as what someone else's 12-rounder might be. So I can go every other month. Really, it's almost like the amateurs right now. But I'm looking to get 5 fights this year. The last one was only 7 weeks ago. So it's just good to stay active. But there'll be a bit of a break after this one with Ramadan coming up. So I think it's not so much physically, but mentally it can be quite draining. Just camp after camp after camp. So it'd be nice to have a month doing something different.
How are you finding the whole thing of like being the pro, as in selling tickets, networking? Because a lot of fighters struggle with that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's the hardest bit for sure. I'm still trying to think of ways to make it easy for myself because I'm not just boxing. I'm working as well. I'm full time at work, full time training, and then to add selling tickets on top of that is quite a bit. And it's not just like you text someone one time and you sell it to them. You have to chase it up, you have to talk to them, you have to keep on, and it's like doing that for 150, 200 people every other month. It's quite a lot. So, but you know what? I've been lucky because I know a lot of people who don't have big families, who don't have I won't say friends, but who haven't really made acquaintances with so many people. But I have through CrossFit and through the other gyms that I've been to. I know quite a lot of people and they'll come and support me in a blink. So I'm very lucky for that.
Yeah, it's not easier, being a family guy, having to do all that, train, concentrate on fighting. A lot of people don't realise that. So if any of your fans are watching this, when he messages you once, try and sort it out on the first message rather than him chasing you, because he's obviously got a lot to. If you want him to perform and get somewhere in boxing, you guys are going to have to give him a bit of backing.
Yeah, 100%. It's like to have work on your mind and then to be so close in camp. It's like, for me, I try to sell my tickets as soon as possible, because if you leave it to the last week or the last minute, it's just too much. It's too. If everyone leaves it to last minute, you're looking at like 50, 60 people that you have to chase up in 1 week. That's too much. So for me, it's just I'd appreciate if people would help me out and just get them as soon as possible.
Wicked. And I tell you what, I've never asked you this before. I was just wondering. Obviously, you work as a butcher, so you're in a meat shop full of meat. Have you tried every single delicacy out, like I don't know, chicken hearts, chicken liver, things that normal people probably thought, I ain't going to try that. Have you tried everything out?
For the majority of it, I have, but things like chicken hearts and chicken liver, I'm not a big fan. I've had liver before, and I think I've had heart before. I don't really like them much. But everything else we do try, because like when we're selling to a takeaway, we need to know what the product tastes like, and we do a lot of like, what's it called? No, not so about. We do a lot of mince, like for smash burgers and stuff like that. So we blend different cuts together, and then we taste it. We blend it, we taste it. Sometimes on our own, sometimes with the customers themselves. So definitely, I've been through it all. I started at the butcher shop when I was like 13, 14. So I've seen it all. Like right now, I probably know. Like when somebody new comes in, like, and he's thinking, bloody hell, their job is hard. I'm like, I was doing that when I was 12. Get on with it. so yeah, I've definitely been through the whole thing.
What is your favorite meat to eat?
Lamb's soft. Beef is quite hard, but beef is hard to make, especially for us. Asians don't like beef, so we're not good at cooking them. But if you get beef right, you get a good brisket going. Man, I love that stuff. Big chunk of brisket.
Yeah, I've actually tried chicken hearts. I actually rate them. If you shallow fry them with onions and peppers and all that kind of stuff, they're nice and like chewy. They're really nice. Got a nice texture to them.
Yeah, I mean, you go to different countries and they eat all sorts, and if they're eating it, it must be nice. They must be cooking it right. So Worth a try.
Yeah. Have you tried camel?
I've not tried camel. I want to try camel.
I've tried it. It's very. It's like a stronger version of lamb. I didn't rate it, to be fair, but
Have you tried deer?
yeah, I like deer.
I've not had deer, but I hear it's very nice, sweet.
Yeah, I think I've had it once, but I can't remember where. But like I said, chicken hearts. If anyone's not tried chicken hearts, definitely go to your butchers and try chicken hearts because they are quite a nice delicacy. So yeah, Murtaza, you got an Indian opponent this Saturday. I think he's got a win. Friday, should I say? He's got a winning record, if I can remember right.
Yeah. So
What are you gonna do to him?
well, we'll see. But
Afghanistan versus India.
I know. You know what? My fights have been so much. I've not got an English person yet. What's going on? I've had Russian. I've had Polish, Mexican, and now Indian. But you know, there's no English one who wants to fight me. But he's won 5, knocked out 3, and he's lost. No, he won 5, knocked out 3, and he's lost 3. So he's got more wins than me, more knockouts than me. And from what I've heard, he's selling tickets. He's putting out posters. So it looks like he's really up for it, and that's nice because it's good to fight somebody where it's similar to sparring a bit. You know, when you spar somebody, they come to have a go, so you're used to that. But then when you go in fight night and it's like somebody's really on the defensive and they're really hesitant. If someone's hesitant, it's really hard to counter someone who doesn't really commit to anything. So it'll just be nice to be in something that I'm kind of more used to. You know, a proper fight.
Definitely look forward to it. What I was going to ask you, what did you think of Adam Nadeem at the weekend?
Incredible. So a lot of people are saying that his opponent was washed out and old and this and that, but he's a former world champion and he's probably, obviously he's
off a win as well.
He came in off a win, and you know when you see people look bad, it's not that they're bad, it's that the opponent is making them look bad. So Adam Nadeem is just that good that he's made somebody who's very good look crap. So I see it in that way. And then even Dalton, everyone said that his opponent's crap. Maybe he wasn't the best opponent, but the way Dalton destroyed him just made him look much worse than what he was. So I think both of them are just, they're incredible. They've really improved, and Adam's just getting better and better every fight, isn't he?
Hopefully we'll see that showdown one day. I think that's it, Murtaza. I was trying to think of something else I was going to ask. Oh yes, this is what I was going to ask you. I think last time when we was talking, I was saying to you that you might have the best aesthetics physically looking at as a boxer in the UK. I think I found something that might compete with you, but he did lose on Saturday gone. Scott Forrester. See?
I'm not sure who he is.
He fought on Sky Sports, but he got stopped in the first round. But
Oh, I was shocked.
He's built like a tank.
Yeah, because he fought 2 weeks before it on the same as Callum, knocked out his opponent. That was a crazy stoppage, and then he just got caught. But then the guy that beat him, I didn't know who he was until afterwards. I looked into him a bit. He is a very good boxer, very, very good boxer. But sometimes it's like I think he might have rushed into that fight, especially with no proper camp. You know, just 2 weeks, go straight into it, and then a really, really tough opponent, a very good boxer. So, but then it's boxing. It's like you can't think, oh, I'm going to be undefeated like Mayweather. It's boxing. You just get, like, you could be way better than this guy, get caught, and you go down. You just got to brush yourself off, get up and keep going. You're no worse than what you were before that fight, and for the next fight you're going to be better anyway. So it's just like Sugar Ray Robinson. I've been watching him a lot, and that guy, he's got loads of losses on his record, but he's still known as one of the greats because he just came back and improved, came back and improved. We lost a couple of times, came back and improved, and that's the important thing in boxing. Just don't let it get to you. Brush it off and keep going.
We'll leave it on them wise words and wise advice to any young fighters coming up. But yeah, Murtaza, thank you for your time. Look forward to Afghanistan versus India on Friday night.
I know. It's like a cricket match, isn't it? Yeah.
Listen, I got a question for you. Where can discipline take you? Discipline points you towards your goals.